So friends, we'll see the next example, 5-man army method. So you'll be wondering what this 5 men has to do with our working. Here this men, MEN, represents multiplying an even number. So multiplying an even number with a number which ends with 5. So whenever there is a mnemonic, we can easily remember. So some funny numbers, so for some funny concepts. So if we remember like that, so it will be easy for us to do the working. So we have a film like 5-man army, so we can relate this concept to that movie and easily we can remember. So whenever a number ends with 5 and if we are multiplying, so that number with an even number. So multiplying with an even number, a number which ends with 5. So we'll see how easily we can get the answer. Say for example, you are multiplying 45 with 18. So now when we get a question like, so a part of a question like 45 into 18, so normally we'll divide this 45 with 18 and get the answer. Now we'll see how to split the numbers and then make our working easier. So here the number ends with 5. So 5 with any even number will end with 0. So using that logic, so here this 45. So instead of multiplying with this 18, so as it is an even number, so definitely we'll have a factor 2. So split that 2 from this 18. And now we have made our work easier by splitting this even number into 2 into the other factor 9. So now multiplying 45 and 2. So 45 into 2 is 90. And what is product of 90 and 9? So it is 810. So now without multiplying this 45 and 18, so easily by making a splitter, so we get the answer as 810. So we are multiplying a number with 5, a number ending with 5 with a even number. So multiplying a even number with a number which ends with 5. So taking out the factor 2 and we can make our work easier. So here 45 into 18, it is 810. So we'll see another example. So one more example. Say suppose if it is 55 and 16. Now what will be the answer? So can you tell me? So within seconds. So we can get the answer. So split this 16 as 2 into 8. And now what is 55 into 2? It is 110. And now easily we can multiply this and get the answer. So it is 880. So whenever a number ends with 5 and if you are multiplying this with the even number, so you can remember this 5-man army method and then split this 2 and then multiply this 2 with the number ending with 5. So obviously it will end with 0 and working will be easier for us. So 110 into 8, so product of 55 and 16 is 880. Now we'll see some questions, some examples how to work out using this 5-man army concept. So now we'll see the question. So find the product of 35 and 16. And the second question is find the product of 13.5 and 74. And now we'll see how easily we can work out this question using this 5-man army method. So anything given in a mnemonic form, it is easy to remember. So here we can use this 5-man army method and then we can work out. So now this 35 into 16, here 35 ends with 5 and we have an even number. And the second question also ends with 5. So 13.5 into with an even number. So can you pause the video for a few seconds and using this 5-man army method, so can you get the answer? So now we'll see what is the answer. So now we'll check with the answers. So what is the first question? So product of 35 and 16. So So now what is product of 35 and 16? So using this 5 and an even number, you can split the 16 as 2 into 8. So 35 into 2 is 70 into 8. So which is equal to 560. The product of 35 and 16. So using this Feynman Army method, so easily we have got the answer as 560. Now we'll see answer for the second question. So hope you would have got the answer within seconds for the first question. And now the second question is product of 13.5 into 74. Here, though it is a decimal, it ends with 5 and we have an even number. So splitting this 74 into factors of 2, 1, 37, we can make our working easier. And what is 13.5 into 2? So this number is doubled. So 13 into 2 is 26. And 0.5 when doubled it is 1. So 26 plus 1, it is 27 into 37. And now we can multiply this 27 and 37. So but there is another shortcut. So when you are multiplying 37 with multiples of 3. And this holds only if you are multiplying 37 with a number which is a multiple of 3. And the shortcut is, and what is the unit place when you multiply 27 and 37? So 7 into 7, it is 49. The unit place is 9. And the answer will be 3 9s. So 9 repeated 3 times. So 27 into 37, product is 999. So here 27 and 37, product is 999. So to see this concept, to see this shortcut for some more numbers, so if you are multiplying 24, now what will be the answer? We are multiplying 37 with multiples of 3. So what is the unit place? 4 into 7 is 28. Answer will be, so can you guess the answer? So without multiplying you can say the answer. So it is 8. Yes. And it is repeated thrice. So 888 is the answer. Say if it is 18 into 37. Now what will be the answer? 8 into 7, 56. 6 repeated thrice is the product for 18 and 37. And now using this Feynman Army method, that is multiplying a number which ends with 5 with an even number, we can split the numbers. So we can take the factor 2 out, combining this 2 with this number which ends with 5, we can make our work easier. So we'll see a few more examples.